What is up, my friends? It is Thursday night. It is the late night agenda, and isn't life just glorious at the minute? I hope that you're all in fine fettle wherever in the world you're watching this evening, and I am, of course, going to keep you guys up to date with the latest stories surrounding Liverpool Football Club, particularly with a view to the summer transfer window. Now, if you want the good news, you're going to have to wait to the end of this video, because that's where I'm going to drop Craig's happy bomb. That's what I've decided I'm going to call this, onto you guys, and I want to know your thoughts in the comment section as always. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do, and don't forget to drop a like on the video. So let's start off with a little bit of relief, right? Because there was some worry earlier on today when we'd seen posts that apparently the president of PSG had met with Mohamed Salah about a possible move. All of us were like, and then all of a sudden, in comes Rami Abbas to the rescue, and he basically said, no, he did not. That's the short story. So I'm relieved by it, but I'll always have that concern, if I'm being really honest, especially if PSG lose players that they think they're going to lose this summer, namely Neymar, of course. Kylian Mbappe, the one that they say they're trying to sell by the looks of it, because he won't sign an extension or won't trigger that 1 year extension. So I'm very relieved. But I can't say that this is a story that I don't think will pop up again and again. And it doesn't help when we seen, like we did last year, Mohamed Salah meeting the PSG president with his agent. But today, it is good news that Rami Abbas has come out and said, nah, didn't happen. That meeting never took place. There was no discussions about a transfer. Good, because he's a Liverpool legend. He's got a new deal at the club. We need more for next season. So, somebody who Stephen Warnock thinks Liverpool should sign is Declan Rice. And I agree with him. Now, I know that you guys and I both know we ain't going to sign him. We're not going to sign him because Liverpool won't pay the money. And today, Arsenal have had an £80 million bid rejected from West Ham for his services. But speaking about it, this is what Stephen Warnock had to say. If Man City get Rice, it's all over again. I can't believe Liverpool are not being mentioned from a lot of money, but he's going to be there for 10 years or more. Knows the league, been a standout in the league for the past few seasons, and I can only see him improving. Imagine him under Klopp. And I said to you guys a while ago, when he who shall not be mentioned who signed for Real Madrid today was an option, I said this is the only other alternative for me. I'd love him at Liverpool. As much as an Irishman, he annoys me because like, I'm English, I'm Irish, I'm English, I'm Irish. Just to have him at Liverpool, I would be very happy, but it won't happen because we have FSG, and you've probably seen the analogy I gave to John W. Henry yesterday. I stand over it, but I'd love Declan Rice. I do, but I fear he will end up at Arsenal, and that's probably what's going to happen. So, don't worry, the good news is still coming, don't you worry. So a little bit of good news. A lot of people over the past few days have been asking about Gabri Veiga. And I can say to you, and it's been confirmed by many other sources, channels, journalists, he is definitely on the radar for Liverpool. I'm not saying we're going to sign him. I'm not saying something could happen before the Euro Under-21s or after the Euro Under-21s, but keep an eye on him during the tournament. He's certainly a player who was of interest to Liverpool. We know what it would cost to buy him. He's one of these players that probably won't be impacted from a financial sense by the Euros. You know, his bio clause is €40 million. If Liverpool want to pay it, or anybody else wants to pay it, that's the asking price for him. So let's wait and see how that one works out. But I'm really glad to see that these links to him are being confirmed by journalists to be at least serious from Liverpool's perspective, because he's a very talented young man, and I very much wouldn't mind seeing him in a Liverpool shirt. Now, a little bit on Federico Chiesa before we move on to the big story. A bit on Federico Chiesa. So DiMarzio has been speaking about him, and he said that Juventus are open to letting Chiesa go because his relationship with Allegri is not as strong this year. I mean, I think Allegri's going to get the boot probably at some point anyway. Liverpool wanted him 2 years ago. They spoke to his father about him, but he preferred to stay in Italy. It's different now. He would accept a Premier League club, which is brilliant, and I love Federico Chiesa, especially at the prices being mentioned. Now, these are just links that us fans have really jumped on, but I've yet to see much concrete stuff from the Liverpool-based journalists. So for me, I'm just going to put this as wishful thinking, but I really would love Federico Chiesa. I just don't see it happening, so maybe we're going to have to consign that one to, I don't know, Bullshit Island perhaps. But we'll move on and we'll talk about somebody who has left Liverpool Football Club today, and that is Leighton Clarkson. He has completed a move to Aberdeen after spending last season on loan there. I think it's a move that works for Leighton. I think it's a move that works for Aberdeen, and it's a move that works for Liverpool Football Club. So wishing Leighton all the best with his move to Aberdeen, and I'm sure it'll go well for him. He seemed to settle in very well there last season. But now it's time for the bit that I told you to wait for the end of the video. So you've seen a lot of stuff, over the past couple of days about Liverpool's interest in certain French under-21 internationals. Well, what I've been told, and again, please do not take this as gospel, but it confirms what everybody else has also been mentioning. I believe that Liverpool's move for Khephren Thuram is inching closer. And I don't want to say it's a done deal, but I also don't want to say it's not a done deal. So I'm going to say that I will be absolutely gobsmacked if Liverpool don't pursue this deal and get it over the line. Now, of course, there is a bit of a... We said at the start of this video that we wouldn't have to worry about Gabri Veiga, as an example, going to the Euros. This is what I don't know. Will Liverpool look to get that deal agreed and done before the Euros and not announce anything? Will they get it done and announce it, or will they wait until after the tournament? I think it would be risky to wait till after the tournament, particularly if he has a great tournament. But it does look like to me... Look, I've been told it's done, but I'm not willing to come on here and say to you guys 100% it's done, because stuff happens like that happened in the past with Jude Bellingham, and that was weirdly the most information I've ever received on a potential transfer, and it didn't happen. Other ones I've received information on, they have happened. So this time, I'm not going to be the one announcing that this is happening, but I'd be very surprised if it doesn't. I don't have any number for you other than the one I mentioned previously, which is a lot lower than some of the other valuations I've seen mentioned. To me, what I've been told previously, now not being told that it was an agreement, about 35-40 million would be the number to get Khephren Thuram from Nice. I don't know, things are maybe being held up a little bit because of the situation at Manchester United, as I'm sure you're aware. Sir Jim Ratcliffe is the owner of Nice. He's also in a battle with Sheikh Jassim for Manchester United, so maybe he's a little bit distracted. But there's been lots of stuff coming out today, and I think there's been a few briefing from friendly journalists, shall we say, to a few Liverpool fan accounts, a few Liverpool related media, and, you know, last night I got a little nod, but I'm being cautious. So don't say this. Don't say Craig's saying it. I don't want the credit for this. I don't want to be the guy who's on here saying it'll happen, because I'll leave that call to somebody else. What I'm going to say is that I'd be absolutely astonished at this point if he isn't a Liverpool player. Now, I also believe, and I haven't been told this is just my own belief, that it's a one or the other. It's a Thuram or a Kone. That's my own belief. That's not what I've been told. This is just me trying to read the situation. So I've always thought that it would be very strange if Liverpool went through this window, brought in McAllister, brilliant signing, brought in Khephren Thuram, brilliant signing, and then we added another 8 or a 6 in. It makes sense that we try to bring in somebody with a bit more creativity, hence the links to Veiga, hence the links to Barella, whom the Echo said today was a previous target of Liverpool's, or at least I should say, when they were speaking about Newcastle's interest in Barella, they say a past target of Liverpool. So I don't know if we've given up on Barella. I honestly have no idea on that one, but that is it from me, my friends. I think you can start getting a little bit excited. Not saying go out and start ordering the shirts yet, but to me it looks like our midfield is starting to take shape. Alexis McAllister is a done deal, of course, and my gut feeling and what I've been told, what other people are saying, is I think this is just a matter of time as well. I'm not going to tell you when it may or may not be announced, because truthfully, I haven't got a clue. But I do think that it's almost there. So, over to you guys. Are you excited about the possibility? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And of course, I look forward to catching up with you guys real soon. I should probably mention as well the fixtures, shouldn't I, before we finish up today. So Liverpool start the season, as I'm sure you're aware, away against Chelsea, which I'm looking forward to. I love a difficult fixture to start the season. So away at Stamford Bridge against Chelsea. If you'd like more information on the fixtures and that, come and join us in our live stream. I'm just about to go live on Twitch. We'll be there for about 90 minutes. And if you miss us tonight, you'll catch us over there most nights. The link is in the description of this video. Much love, my friends. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.